Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks so much for being with us. Welcome to the McKnight Center for the Performing Arts. My name's Mark Blakeman, and I'm honored to serve this great facility as the Marilyn and Carl Thoma Executive Director. Thank you for joining us indoors today as we escape a little bit of heat and certainly the unpredictability of Oklahoma weather. It's truly a humbling moment to stand here on the Chickasaw Nation stage before this crowd of incredible cowboys who are so passionate about supporting the arts, their community, and this university. The McKnight Center's family is made up of students, faculty, alumni, and community members from all backgrounds. But we are bound together by our love for the arts and for our desire to elevate this new facility to greatness. I'm constantly amazed by the intensity of your spirit for this center and your investment in its future. Thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate the beginning of a new era of artistic excellence here in Stillwater. Our mission at the McKnight Center is to inspire and transform the lives of the individuals who come through these doors. We achieve our mission by building a season of performances that are the embodiment of artistic excellence. We seek to create meaningful, shared, creative experiences and impactful learning opportunities and endeavor to erase as many barriers to participation as possible. With that in mind, we are simulcasting this ribbon-cutting ceremony to our state-of-the-art 32-foot LED wall that's outdoors in our plaza, as well as a live stream on the internet today. Students and families will be able to enjoy live outdoor broadcasts for our performances like the New York Philharmonic, pianist Jonathan Biss, and many, many others, all completely free of charge. Today, we'd like to begin our ceremony with a performance by the OSU Greenwood School of Music Brass Choir, conducted by Dr. Joe Missel. And I want to thank and recognize Dr. Jeff Leffert, chair of the Greenwood School. I know Jeff is here somewhere. In the back. And also want to thank Dr. Glenn Kurtz, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Glenn, I know you're here as well, right here. I'm grateful for your partnership and your efforts in ensuring that students played a very vital role in today's ceremony. Now please join me in welcoming these very talented students and music faculty and Dr. Missel to the stage. If there was any construction dust left in this building, I'm pretty sure we just shook it loose. Absolutely amazing. I was in here Tuesday evening when the wind ensemble was doing a rehearsal, and I've been in a lot of facilities across the globe, and it sounds really fantastic in here. And we had a bird's eye view over here to the side. Really talented. You know, they give us just a glimpse of the incredible talent that will grace this stage for many, many years. OSU has always been a home to remarkable arts programs. We're so proud to build upon that reputation by providing musicians like these a new stage to showcase their achievements, as well as truly unique opportunities to learn from some of the best artists the world has to offer. The McKnight Center will no doubt shine a spotlight on OSU and the talent nurtured within these walls. Today's ribbon-cutting ceremony may seem like it happens in an instant, a flash of gigantic scissors, and suddenly we're ready to raise the curtain and cue the band. But of course, the reality is that for a major milestone of this type, there's been many years of planning and incredible teamwork that's gone on. There are many special people who we'll recognize today in attendance here. We want to share this triumphant moment, this truly momentous occasion, and I would like to recognize the McKnight Center Board of Trustees. Our board chairman, Mr. Ross McKnight, is here on stage, and Trustee Billy McKnight as well is on stage. Mr. Carl Thoma is our vice chair. He's sitting here in the front with his lovely wife, Marilyn. I haven't seen him, but I'm hoping Kirk Jewell is here. He's our treasurer and maybe with Jan. And Mr. Gary Clark. Gary, are you and Jane here? Right over there. We have trustees, John Giovando. John is not here. Joe Hall, I believe I saw Joe. And Vicki. And of course, President Hargis. I'm so indebted to all these people. Their devotion to this incredible vision and mission has been really inspiring to me. A special thank you to President Hargis, who nearly 12 years ago looked past aging facilities and saw the potential for what could happen on this campus. And of course to Billy and Ross, who had the ingenuity and the foresight to create a program endowment that ensures that we'll be presenting world-class artists for decades to come. It's not every day you get to witness the moment that the spark of an idea really gets to ignite into reality. Let's just one more time applaud all these dedicated and committed dreamers and planners for everything that they've done. I'd like to now invite President Hargis up to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mark. There were 25 players up here. The New York Philharmonic will have 140. So strap up your seatbelts because it's going to be pretty exciting. I also dreamed that we would have a very loud lobby. I think that creates a lot of energy, and boy, do we ever. I can't imagine when 9 or 1,100 are out there. This is a great day. I'm just stunned, actually, that it's already here, and everything worked, and it's on time and on budget, especially on budget. And we really, you know, when land-grant universities, here's a short history lesson, but when land-grant universities were first created, they were, of course, just mainly focus in the areas of mechanical and agriculture and military. But they were very sure to put in the words, but not to the exclusion of the cultural arts. Because the arts are a critical part of anybody's education. Kids come to this school and get the opportunity to be introduced to all kinds of knowledge and events and tools and things that they never could do in any other place. And that holds true for the arts as well. But unfortunately, our arts facilities began to resemble Lewis Field. You know, the Rust-Oleum Bowl over there. And something had to be done if we were going to fulfill our real obligation to train our students and to expose them to all genres of art, as well as the visual arts. All kinds of arts are important as just an overall education and to become an educated person. And so that really was the inspiration for moving forward on this. I can't believe this hall turned out the way it did. Ann and I traveled. In fact, let's welcome the first cowgirl here. Ann and I traveled around the country with various ones to look at halls. These screens you see around really were the inspiration of the New World Symphony in Miami Beach, Florida. It was a tough job to go around to these places. And then we all came back and started talking to our regents about this idea. And we have some of our regents here today. I want to introduce this. Joe Hall has already been introduced, but Joe, and I bet Vicky's with him. Rick Davis is here, and I assume Pam. Lou Watkins, and I've never seen her without West, so they're here. And Calvin Anthony. Calvin and Linda Anthony are here, so thank you all. And we had, of course, other regents, and they joined in on the vision to get this project done. And so then it all turned on whether or not we were able to raise the money. And I'm proud to say, I'm glad to say, I'm relieved to say that not only did we find the money, thanks to Kirk Jewell and his team, Deb Engel especially, but we also we're lucky that the inspiration was shared by Billy and Ross McKnight, who gave the lead matching gift for programming. And we can't thank them enough for that. But because of that programming endowment, $50 million programming endowment, we are able to bring in artists, performers that would never come to a hall this size. They would never come for just one performance. They never would perform in a hall that is from the back seat to this front of this stage is 100 feet. It's so intimate. So all of you, all of our students, faculty, staff, community, folks from all over are going to be able to enjoy some of the finest artists in the world, the entire world, that you would never get to see except in very major cities. And so I think that thanks to the gift from the McKnights and the inspiration that they had on all these other patrons that have joined in on this, we have got a truly unique and wonderful place. And I want to now ask that Ross McKnight come up and say a few words, and let's thank him and Billy again.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, this wonderful center, the wonderful productions that we're going to have over the next many decades is here for a lot of different reasons. It started with Burns' vision. It started with Billy and I being taken as guests of Helen Hodges to Bravo Vale just 5 years ago to hear the New York Philharmonic. 5 years ago, we got the idea for the productions that we could fund them. when I talked to the president of the Bravo Vel that year, a gentleman named Dan Godick, and I said, what does it cost to do this? What does it cost to bring the New York Philharmonic here and comparable orchestras, the Philadelphia Orchestra? And he told me, and I said, we can do that. We're cowboys, and we can do that. The vision is one thing, and it certainly couldn't have happened without that vision. But I think one of the main things that brings us all together today and then later on the football stadium, in this football stadium, is what we share with each other. It's our camaraderie, it's our friendships, it's our relationships that have lasted since we were in college together here. What does that mean to you? It means that 51 years ago, Carl Toma was my campaign manager when I ran for Student Association president. It means that Marilyn ran into me some 13 years ago at Santa Fe at Indian Market and invited us to their party, and we hadn't seen them in 25 or 30 years. It means relationships, it means friendships, it means sharing what it means to be a cowboy. So we're at a great time here. We've had a great set of friends. We've got a great set of relationships. It goes from Carl, as I said, to our Regent Joe Hall, to Burns and Ann. Burns tried to kick me out of Rush. He really did. He did. But anyway, not that we would ever disagree, but it's been a great ride. It continues to be a great ride, and we've had an inspirational leadership, both from the Regents and Burns. I'm going to pull your fat out of the fire again, and Tucker Link is also here, who is chairman of the Board of Regents. So there, I helped you there. So Tucker, don't hold it against him. He's real nervous. He never gets in front of public. So anyway, but thank y'all for being here. Thank you for supporting the McKnight Center. Thank you for supporting the arts at Oklahoma State University. Thank you for supporting Oklahoma State University. We think this will be transformational. We hope it's as transformational for the arts as Boone Pickens Stadium was for athletics. Thank you, and go Pokes.
Thank you, Ross. Again, this is incredible vision coming together. You and Billy have struck a very harmonious chord, and we know that the sound waves will ripple throughout the world for many years to come. It's just been absolutely inspirational for me personally to have the opportunity to spend time with the McKnights, and their investment, and the Hargises as well, has been quite extraordinary. I want to turn your attention to our LED walls. We should be able to pull up a slide. I want to take a moment and recognize the generous individuals who make up our list of founding donors. These philanthropic individuals are early adopters of our mission, and their gifts are recognized on the Founders Wall, which is located in the Betty and Bob Kearns lobby on the west side of the McKnight Center. Among these founders are our patron donors, early investors who supported us with significant gifts to begin our fundraising campaign. You'll find their names for the patron donors engraved on the wall in our patron lounge upstairs, provided by Inasmuch Foundation. Many of our founders also have named spaces here in the center to memorialize their contribution to this great project, such as the Carol Ann Killian Drummond Lobby, which is located on the east side of the facility. I will invite you to linger in these spaces and take it all in when you can do some self-guided tours following the conclusion of our ceremony today. If you're a founding donor, I want to ask you to stand up so that we can say thank you to you. And if you're not sure and you see your name on the wall there, go ahead and stand up. Everybody who's a founding donor and patrons. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your contribution means so much to this incredible project. At this time, I want to invite the following folks to join me up here at center stage. We're going to bring out an orange ribbon, and we're going to do the official ribbon cutting. So President Hargis and First Cowgirl Ann Hargis, alumni Billy and Ross McKnight, and Greenwood School of Music student Lauren Guthridge. Miss Guthridge won last year's, was a recipient of the Presser Undergraduate Scholar Award for Outstanding Music Major. She stands with us today to remind us of our mission's promise to positively impact the next generation by inspiring a lifelong passion for learning and artistic excellence. So let's get this going, and then we'll cut the ribbon here. The McKnight Center for the Performing Arts is officially open for its inaugural season. Thank you all for celebrating this thrilling occasion with us. A couple of closing remarks. I'd like to take just a quick moment to express my deep appreciation for a few other individuals. I'll go really fast so you'll have time to wander around, but I want to say thank you to the architects and designers who created this magnificent facility and the construction crews who worked tirelessly for 2.5 years to assemble bricks and mortar and concrete and glass to put it all together to create this gorgeous facility that we have today. We have a growing core of volunteers armed with their endless enthusiasm for the McKnight Center. Many of them are here today as our trained docents who can give you information about the facility as you're touring around. I want to say thank you to the OSU Foundation, our consummate partner and supporter from day one, and to the McKnight Center staff. Your efforts in the recent months to prepare for our inaugural season has really been extraordinary and very inspirational to me. I want to invite you now to explore the facility. This is a very unique center. Feel free to try a variety of seats here in the performance hall. Experience the acoustics. We're going to have the OSU Saxophone Quartet performing on stage for the next hour. And you can check out the extraordinary campus view from our patron lounge on the second floor. This is your new home for the performing arts, and we want you to feel comfortable here. Today's tours are self-guided if you want to stay for a few minutes. We have our docents stationed throughout the building, and they're very devoted and knowledgeable about the center and can inform you. If you have questions about our upcoming season, our box office staff they're located in the Lou and Jim Morris box office, which is located in the center of the Marilyn and Carl Toma atrium. So take some time and stroll through our facility this afternoon. Contemplate what's happening here. This is really an extraordinary facility, and I think it reflects an extraordinary community, and that's something that we all should be very proud of. I know that I certainly am. One housekeeping item: if you were asked to participate in official photos here on stage, I'm just going to direct you over to house left to the hallway here, and somebody will help you get up on stage to do some official photos. Thanks everybody for being here. This is where we're just getting started. So we hope to see you back for a concert very soon. Have a great afternoon, and go Pokes.